going to get back into the forced drugging of the population with a deadly chemical weapon that precipitates out in the body, builds up, your body sheds almost zero of the fluoride that you come in contact with your life. They put aluminum, they put mercury in the water as well as part of this program. That's what's being put in your water under the name of fluoride. Fluoride is bad enough, deadly poison, but they add all these other chemicals. Enjoy your Alzheimer's, enjoy your cancer, enjoy it all. But on a positive note, Jesse Ventura's book is now number 2 on the Amazon chart in the top 10 of all the other major charts. 1 week out, we have the new book in hardcover, American Conspiracies Discounted. It's $24.95 at Infowars.com. It's $19.95, and you get one of my films free, the film of your choice free, there on the special page when you get the book. That's a $44.95 value. That's more than half off. American Conspiracies with Jesse Ventura. 2 other program notes on that. He was on with us for an hour and 20 minutes Friday and went ahead and announced what I've been barred from announcing. American Conspiracies author Jesse Ventura's top TV show, #1 on True TV, beat out all the other cable networks but Fox, is getting a second, bigger series, bigger budget. I'm a consultant. I appeared in some of the shows. I'll be in more of the shows, probably as a reporter. Very exciting news there. And Ventura had the idea that he wants to come down to Austin so I get a week off in the next few months and co-host for a week or host for a week. So look for that. The truth is really starting to get out there, and the people are getting more and more hungry for hardcore information that we provide here on this radio show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then, of course, back Sundays, 4 to 6 p.m. Central. Okay, I'm begging listeners. I know you were conditioned and brainwashed in school and told kooks talk about how fluoride's bad for you in the water and it's meant to make you passive. Just like you were told kooks warn you about banks bankrupting things by design and setting up a world government. Now it's all being announced. Kooks say that your laptop built-in camera and microphone is listening to you and watching you. It's now mainstream admitted news. They always tell you that so you won't research. But if you'll just go to Infowars.com and read this one article by Kurt Nimmo and click on all the links to the U.S. government, to other governments, to major universities, you will see the facts for yourself. There is no longer any more time for denial, ladies and gentlemen. The facts are out. In fact, I want to play a short clip first from Fox News just 2 months ago with the Japanese government looking at putting lithium, another toxic chemical that they give psychotics, in the water supply, because if it makes one of us not commit suicide, if it makes us more docile, lithium must be good. That's also being proposed by White House science czar John P. Holdren. They are pushing the forced medication of the public. But here's the news. It's already going on by stealth. Here's that clip.
It's 8:32 now with only 2 weeks left of 2009. We're taking a look back at some of the most interesting healthcare discoveries of the past year. Joining us is Fox 9 medical expert Dr. Arkel Giorgio to talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, the U.S. has been adding a fluoride to its public water supply for decades, and, of course, to prevent tooth decay. Well, now researchers from Japan are suggesting that we add lithium. So why is that?
Well, they're actually not suggesting it, but they're certainly looking into it. Lithium is a medication that in prescription doses treats mood disorders in people with bipolar disorder or manic depressive illness.
Okay, that's enough.
Researchers found in Japan.
I've also got other clips where they say that mercury is good for your brain. In fact, cue that up. Mercury is good for your brain. KI News, Austin, Texas. But this was a news feed. The CBS Broadcast Center sent this out to all their affiliates with a video package and the text, and then this was read locally on the news nationwide. A federal study saying mercury is good for your brain. We'll play that once they've had time to... Oh, they found it. Wow, quick on the go there. Let's go ahead and play the news saying mercury is good for your brain. Lithium, fluoride, mercury, good. Here it is. Yes.
Mercury-containing vaccines may have on kids.
A life-saving device wins over-the-counter approval by the FDA.
And sick of your glasses and contact lenses, a new corrective eye surgery is approved today. Here's tonight's medical headlines with Medical Watch reporter Seema Mather.
Mercury-containing vaccines may help, not harm kids, according to 2 new studies in the journal Pediatrics. There have been widespread concerns that mercury-based preservatives in vaccines might impair the neurological development of children. These new studies suggest that the opposite, that the preservatives may actually be associated with improved behavior and mental performance.
And by the way, I have 2 news articles and one from the FDA now saying they've recalled the H1N1 vaccine, that it's dangerous. It's in the National Post in Canada, and it's on the FDA website, but nowhere else that I've seen. Just, oh, by the way, it was bad for you and didn't protect you, and it's dangerous. So are we the kooks saying mercury's not good for your brain, fluoride's not good for your brain, lithium shouldn't be put in our water? They're all basically out there conditioning you, getting you ready to accept this. I want to go to Aaron Dykes because 2 weeks ago, he did a bunch of research and then got busy and never wrote the article because Aaron does video editing. He updates Infowars.com, and he writes incredible investigative reports because his favorite brand of apple juice, he saw them complaining in California. It's that brand that won the World's Fair over 100 years ago. That they're mad because they use municipal water, and they've done it for over 100 years, and they're about to add fluoride to it. And the city said, we'll pay to put machines in where it takes the fluoride out for you. And then the article out of California said, oh, everybody has rotten teeth now, and used some fake statistics. So Aaron called a couple of dentists locally, and they said, what are they talking about? This is ridiculous. The American Dental Association says that fluoride isn't even good now. But that's something else that's a fact that most people don't know. Aaron, tell us about this.
Yeah, it's incredible. On the one hand, it's nice to know this company, Martinelli, cares about what goes into their products and tries to use, clean water and everything. But on the other hand, it's one of the few cities in all of California that doesn't fluoridate. I'm sure that's not by accident. And they're now trying to force the fluoride into the community using phony forced grants to the California Dental Association and using the state mandates that are out there. But they're trying to force in this water, forcing the fluoride into the water at great expense, and then they're later going to pin it on the community, and they're even going to pay for the ultra-expensive process of removing the fluoride for this company just so they could still force medicate the community.
And you called some of the locals, and you've tried to get a comment back from the apple juice maker. It's the best apple juice I've tasted. And, they're going to put it in, and the government will come in and spend millions to even get a medium-sized city to do this. It's so important. The government cares so much about your teeth, Aaron.
Yeah, this is a small community, but still they're going to force in, millions of dollars worth of fluoride treatment. And this article in the LA Times is astounding. They're claiming there's a tooth epidemic. This person they have a quote from, who's not even a dentist, says it's the worst teeth she's seen outside of Nicaragua, whatever that means. They're tying...
And then you called a local dentist, and he said it was preposterous.
He said it's outrageous. They're trying to say the migrant workers can't even afford to use toothpaste and have to brush with water, so therefore they have to medicate.
And then he told you they come in flush with cash.
Yeah, they come in and get dental work like anyone else at the rate of hundreds of dollars per session, And it's a total fraud. I mean, on the one hand, if this is a total tooth epidemic, we need to have, people on the ground investigating this. But we know.
No, it's total propaganda. Anything else, Aaron?
No, that's just about it. I mean, they're forced medicating and writing this terrible propaganda.
But hey, we are the conspiracy theorists. Everybody knows lithium and fluoride and mercury are good.
I don't know.
But see how they just put this outrageous stuff out in the open? And then I sent Nemo yesterday this video clip out of Boston, and I basically told him what I want him to write about, and then he went and found even more evidence. But here they are saying, oh, my gosh, something else is in the fluoride. It might be poisonous. We've stopped putting it in your water. It's clogging up the machines. And then on the bags says causes kidney, liver failure, deadly poison. If you breathe one whiff of this, you're dead. On the bag says deadly poison with skull and crossbones. It's just hidden in plain view. When we come back, this is from the FDA website, U.S. Food and Drug Administration, recall of the H1N1 vaccine.